going on, everybody? I want to take some time here to talk about Dork Sense. Before I get started, I'm going to preface a couple things so that people aren't confused watching this video. Number one, the gameplay you're seeing is of Dork Sense Beta, and I'm using a config by one of the owners. I'm just kind of doing raw, unedited footage of just how the cheat performs in a deathmatch server, just for you to watch. For you to take it as you may. And second thing I want to say is, I don't have any real problem with the owners of this cheat, specifically Toe and Apprentice and Meme, and I'll go over that in a little bit. I just want to say up front that I don't hate them, but I do have my opinions on them. And if you guys are watching this, any of you guys from Dork Sense, and you don't care, just click off now, because I'm going to be saying a whole lot about the cheat and different aspects of it. And if you really don't care about it, then I don't even bother watching. Okay, the first thing I want to go over is smaller stuff. I just want to go over the cheat itself. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows that Dork Sense is a weave paste. The coder Memosaur took source from weave, changed the name of it, and then added a few features here and there and called it Dork Sense. And they were openly admitted about this. They said to everybody, this is a weave paste, it's free, you know, you can use it if you want, we're not forcing you to. Thankfully, they didn't try to monetize it or anything, but I'll get to that in a second because there are some pretty stupid things that went on with that. Toe made a prime, basically a public build, and a beta. And the beta for the cheat, there were a few different ways to get it. And as the cheat progressed and went down and got more traction and more people, he eventually made there to be two ways to get the beta version. The first way was to 1v1 Toe in an HVH match, and if you beat him while he was using beta or alpha or whatever he was using and you were using public, then you would get beta. Which in and of itself, I think is a little bit weird because, you know, he's using a better version of the cheat and you're using the public build or however outdated it is, but that's not that bad. And the second version was to pay him $20, and then it dropped down to $15. And personally, I think that paying for the beta version of a free paste doesn't make any sense to me. That was their decision, and believe it or not, a lot of people, I won't say a lot, but a decent amount of people actually paid for it. And I just kind of thought, you know, why? What's the point in that? You know, the public build is the same as the beta 2 days after the beta version comes out, so why even care? And then on the old forums, after a little while, the first forums that were made, there was an option to buy VIP for $30. And that would give you moderator access on the forums, and maybe the Discord, I think might only be the forums, I don't remember, for $30, and you got beta, of course. That blew my mind, giving almost anybody moderator access. And you guys watching this, you probably don't know what I'm talking about because it was only active for a few days, but I know some people who know me also know what I'm talking about. And you owners will probably deny it, but I know it was there because I saw it. But yeah, the cheat itself isn't. I don't want to give it any credit. It is bad. It's pretty terrible. As you can see from the gameplay, you know, it's bipolar. It's not consistent at all. You know, it's a free pace, so I don't want to like rip into it too much. But they didn't really try all that much to make it competitive, even though everyone was saying it's better than OTC and it's the new OTC. It's not by far. It's got decent visuals and a lot of ESP and misc options, but the rage is just, it's the dog shit. It's really bad. If I were you, I'd recommend just going onto the OTC GitHub and downloading the latest version of OTC, we're using Lucky Charms when it comes out, because even Lucky Charms is dog shit. It's probably still better than Dork Sense. The next thing I'm gonna go over, the biggest thing is just the staff and everything about the staff. So for those of you who don't know me, I was head admin of that cheat from, I think, mid to late June until just about a week ago, so late August. And during my time as a head admin, I saw a lot of shit happen. The main thing I saw happen in red, and I'll be pulling up screenshots, is just that the staff doesn't take anything seriously. They don't take the cheat seriously, they don't take the Discord seriously, they don't take the forum seriously. And, if they had, like, sub 100 people and, it was a very small cheat, I really wouldn't care. But they have over 1,600 people from the time of my banning in that Discord. And I think 900 registered forum users. Even for a free pace, that's a lot. That's no joke. And if I was the owner of a cheat that had 1,600, even 1,100 dedicated users, I would be more than on top of updates and moderation and administration of the Discord and forums. But as you can see from some of the screenshots I'll be pulling up, they didn't care at all. Even the main owner, Toe, told me personally multiple times that he doesn't give a shit about the cheat. He's thinking about ending it, which, is his personal opinion, and he does own it, so he can do what he wants. But they didn't take updating the cheat seriously. They would push ghost updates sometimes, not say anything. And getting onto the actual staff, the only people in that staff that I do not have a problem with is Mimosaur, because he's a good guy. He actually does know a little bit. He is a professional paster, but he does know a little bit. And he's friendly, so I don't have a problem with him. KDM is a great guy, great admin. He is smart. He makes pretty good loaders. Even though they look like they were made in MS Paint, they weren't that bad, and they worked, and they weren't pasted. Faded, I don't know if you're still an admin, but you're pretty cool, and I fuck with you, you're fine. But, other than that, people like Apprentice, I thought Apprentice liked me, I thought he was cool, and, a lot of shit came up that just made me realize that he's not. I don't think he likes me at all, and I don't really care, because he's like under 15 or something, and he doesn't know how to do simple things for a Discord, how to run it. He had to be shown how to do really easy, simple things. But the main person that is the whole reason why I got banned is Shime. Shime doesn't even HVH. He's just a complete dick, and I'm not going to go over this because honestly it's completely pointless to talk about. I'm banned anyways, so I don't even really care. But I'll be scrolling through this conversation with Toe that I had, just that, they don't really pay attention, they don't really care about what happens to their moderators or their members, to be honest with you. And it's just really sad. It's sad to see that I wanted to do stuff for this cheat, for their Discord, for their forums, and I couldn't because I kept getting my administration roles taken off of me because of Shime, and they wouldn't put them back on, they wouldn't help me out with it, and I could never do anything for them, and it was just frustrating and irritating and really childish. It was just really childish, and it just infuriated me that they weren't fixing an easily solvable problem, and it made me feel like I was talking to little children about it. So it was just annoying. And I don't pin it against anybody but Toe, because Toe is the owner and he should be making sure everything is running smoothly. And to be honest with you, if I was Toe, I would be taking this cheat so much more seriously. It's not even like a question. Like when my cheat gets big, if it ever does, I'm going to be on top, providing daily updates, talking to the members, not just posting memes constantly and whatnot, and saying all this shit that they say that I'm not going to bother going over because it's just a waste of breath. Last thing I want to talk about real quick is a little bit more serious, and when I say this, I want everybody to know that it's not my own words. I heard this in a private voice chat and in my DMs a little while ago. Everybody knows that when you register on a forum, whether it's OneTap, Evolve, Skeet, etc., they log IPs. The administrators log IPs. Everybody knows that. I heard from a private source that DORKsense has used those IPs in malicious intent, and have even told their own members that they should either not register or be extremely careful with registering on their forums. That's really fucking weird. That's really fucking weird to tell that to your own members. You know, if you're gonna go on that forum and register or even join their HVH server, you need to have a state-of-the-art VPN active, because I quite literally can't tell you that they won't do something with your IP, because I feel like they probably will. If they don't like you and they don't feel like you're a cool guy or you're a squeaker or whatever, then you actually have a chance of something malicious happening to you, and that's really sad for a free paste for these owners that are just, I don't even think any of them are older than the age of 20. It's run by kids. It's literally run by kids. So I don't really know what else to say for this rant. I didn't ever want to make this video because I genuinely liked being in that Discord and administrating it to all those people and boosting the activity, and I hate that it's come to me making this video. But just for you guys watching this, Toe, I don't hate you. I just think that you're a fucking retard and you need to have a brick smashed in your face, and everybody else there besides KDN is also retarded. And then miscellaneous members that know me personally and know where I stand and all of that. I think that's pretty much it for this cheat. If you really want to download it, just please be careful, or in my personal opinion, you're better off using Osiris than this cheat, or OTC. But that's all I have for today. If you are gonna flame this video and put shit in the comments, I'm not gonna even bother reading it. You know, all this stuff is my own opinion and what happened to me. So if you didn't really care, then just don't bother commenting or even watching, because I'm not gonna say shit and I'm probably just gonna delete your comment. So it's not even worth it. If you want to ask me any questions about DORKsense or anything else, since I do know a lot in my time administrating that, just leave me a comment or drop my Discord a DM, vibingdir, #9662. That's all I got. I'll see you guys in the next video.